You're listening to the Walt's World Podcast. Join your hosts, John and Kaylee, as they banter about all things Disney, including Disney parks, resorts, dining, fashion, and movies. They'll keep you up to date with the latest Disney news and rumors, and they'll share their best tips and insight to make sure you have the best Disney vacation possible. So to all who tune into this happy place, welcome. It's the Walt's World Podcast.
Hey friends, it's October the 9th, 2018, and this is episode number 24 of the Walt's World Podcast. I'm your host, John, and with me, as she is always, the one, the only, Kaylee.
Woo! Hi, everyone.
Woo! Kaylee! Woo! You're the best!
Woo! The crowd goes wild.
Ooh.
Oh, please.
On this week's episode, we are talking what's in our bag. What's in your bag, Kaylee? So we're talking about what's in our park bag, but I'm also going to talk a little bit about, because I don't put a lot in my bag, but I'm going to talk a little bit about what's in my bag that I take when we are traveling, like what's in my suitcase, and some essentials that are in my park bag. But I thought this would be good because what's in your bag? What's in my bag? Other than like the security guards, we don't, that's not something like you're not like, hey, what's in your bag there? What do you got in your bag? Like, that's not something that happens. So we thought this would be good because I know I've gotten questions before. I'm sure Kaylee has, and my wife Krista has. What do you carry in your bag? Like, what do you have in your park bag? Because you don't want to carry too much because you got to carry it around all day. And you don't want to have to carry something heavy around all day. But you don't want to carry too little because you always want to be prepared if it rains or if you need sunscreen or things like that. So I thought this would be a fun topic to talk about.
Yes, definitely. I used to be spoiled because Cheddar Biscuits would carry the bag with all of our stuff in it. And then I got my really cute Loungefly backpack with all the characters on it. So I wanted to start carrying that. So then he started taking advantage of that and putting his crap in my bag. So now I'm like the pack mule, but that's okay.
Because he's smart.
Because I have a cute little bag.
Yeah. See, at last Christmas, I got Krista one of those Disney JanSport backpacks for two reasons. One, because she used to carry a Kavu bag, but it was so packed full of stuff, like stuff would just fall out anytime she opened it. So I did it for her, but I also did it for me because I would like her to carry some of my stuff.
Selfish.
And actually, it's not selfish. I did it for her. She has a lot of things. Girls
don't want to carry anything.
She has a lot of things.
I know. Cheddar Biscuits, you should get so max. I'm like, here's my wallet. Here's this. Here's that. Here's, But I've kind of like really dumbed down my list of things that I bring to just like the essentials. I know. I wish everybody could see the hand motions.
Exactly. And so let's just jump into it. I'll go first because my bag is very little. It's not a little bag. It's just not a lot in it.
What is your backpack?
So I carry two backpacks. I have two different backpacks I carry at the park. I have a North Face bag that I carry because it has little clips where I can clip it like on my chest or in my waist to like make the weight distribution better. So it's not like hurting my back when I'm carrying it.
Yeah, you just look like you're hiking through the parks. It's fine.
I like it though. It's got all kinds of different pockets and things, and it's waterproof, so that helps. There's things I have to have always. Number one, my Pretty Little Monograms rain jacket.
Shameless plug.
We're not sponsored by Lindsay, but that's just a selfish little plug there because I do love the rain jacket.
Yes.
I carry that, which folds up into a nice little like a pouch basically in itself. That's in there. I have my camera, obviously, my Sony camera for photos and videos. I also have a fuel rod. The fuel rod is a portable charger for your phone or for a device of any kind, or your Pretty Little Monograms fan. It's a portable charger that you can buy at the park, or you can buy it at MCO airport. They also have them online. You can get them online. They're actually cheaper. They're $10 cheaper if you buy them online as opposed to buying them in the park. But they are a rechargeable portable charger that you can charge yourself in your room at home. You could also, when you're in the park, you can exchange it for a brand new one at no additional cost. They're $30 in the park, and you can use it forever. We had the ones we bought a year and a half ago, and we use them here at home when we go to sporting events or to weddings or things like that where we're going to use our phone a lot. We use them all the time. So you can take them home, you can charge them at home. Always have that with me, because there's nothing worse than being on the Disney app and all of a sudden you look up and you're at like 10% battery. You don't want to have to go and sit somewhere in a corner wasting time. So I've always got a portable charger with me for my phone. The other thing I always carry, Kaylee, I always do, is a second t-shirt to change into halfway through the day, because inevitably you're gonna sweat like crazy. And there's nothing worse than that feeling of where you've sweated all day and you, like, after you've kind of dried off, it's gotten cooler outside, like you just feel dirty, you just feel nasty. So dirty. I always carry, it's just gross, especially if you've ridden Splash Mountain. But
weren't you wearing your pretty little monogram jacket to protect your clothes?
I always wear a rain jacket when I'm wearing that.
You really don't even get that wet on the ride. Like the biggest, you really don't. It's just your face and like your chest and stuff. It's not like your whole body soaked. Have you been on the water rides at Universal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about getting wet.
Dudley Do-Rights is ridiculous.
That's nothing.
I've never been so wet in my entire life as after I rode that ride. That and the Popeyes ride. Those are like,
oh yeah,
those are the worst wet rides in the history of
all
wet
times.
Rides.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you do get wet. Like, but you get even wet, just from sweating, you get wet and it's nasty. Even in like December, you're sweating and feeling nasty. So always bring an extra t-shirt to change into in the mid-afternoon, because especially if like you're going to go to dinner that night there somewhere, like you don't want to feel nasty and dirty.
Stinky Pete.
Yeah, you don't want to be a stinky Pete. You want to feel refreshed. So I'm always take an extra shirt, and sometimes I'll take an extra pair of shorts depending on. This is gonna okay. I'm gonna come across really like a basic Disney Instagram girl right now, but if I pack a shirt that doesn't match the shorts that I'm wearing during the day, then I have to take an extra pair of shorts to change into as well.
You're so high maintenance.
Like if I'm wearing gray shorts, I'm not going to wear a gray t-shirt too.
Well, why don't you just wear a pair of shorts that goes with both shirts?
Kaylee. Do you even Instagram, Kaylee?
No, I'm really bad at Instagram.
People understand. Some people understand. Like you just don't like. I don't know. I'm weird about it. Okay, I'm just weird about it in general. Even at home, like.
Ooh,
even
and then you like change your
life.
pants in the bathroom at Disney, like. Ugh.
I choose my bathrooms carefully by the front with the advice of Lou Review Matt.
I was just going to say
www.loureview.com.
Thanks to Lou Review Matt, right?
Yeah.
We know which bathrooms are the best.
So I always have that in my bag. Have to have that. And deodorant. I always have my deodorant with me as well, because
sweat.
Stinky Pete.
Yeah.
That's what I usually carry. I've gotten to the point though recently that I will actually rent a locker for the day and put my bag in there, because I don't want to have to carry it around when that's all I've got in there. Like I'm not carrying a whole bunch of stuff. That's all I'm carrying. So, one other thing I have in my bag. I have a couple extra magic bands in my bag.
Why? Because you can't be seen with the same magic band on Instagram?
No, that's not it. You're making me sound like such a like a tool. No, it's because like I'm always afraid I'm afraid I'm gonna lose mine. Like
if you do, don't you have your ticket anyways?
That is my ticket.
You don't have like your hard card? Because the card's the only way you can get the discount.
I mean, I have my annual pass, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's just like, I don't know. Yeah. I just have this fear of losing. I feel like my magic bands are like a part of me. Like they're
but that's
my
the thing. You would be okay if you lost it because you have your physical
But I would
pass.
feel naked. My wrist would feel naked without my magic band.
Oh my gosh.
So I always have a couple extra magic bands. Plus, like sometimes I want to, like if I'm hopping, I'm not going to wear a Star Wars magic band at Magic Kingdom. That doesn't make any sense.
Star Wars you're right. Hollywood it doesn't make any sense because you're not at Disney in general. It just makes zero sense to wear a Star Wars magic band.
But I will wear any color magic band. I've worn pink ones, blue. I'll wear them all. But my favorite color is yellow. Yellow and purple are my two go-tos. Those are my two favorite
I hate
band
purple.
colors. Ugh. whatever. But I always have a couple extra ones because I'm afraid I'm going to lose one, which I almost lost one on the Rock and Roller Coaster once.
Great.
It came off. So that's what's in my bag. My other bag I carry is a Buzz Lightyear backpack.
Yeah.
But I don't like it as much because it's just one big open place.
So
there's
you can't
nowhere to put my
separate.
water bottle. Yeah, there's nowhere to put my water bottle or anything like that. So
yeah,
that
see, that's what stresses me out about the bag that I have is my water is always right next to my camera.
Yeah.
Because it's very small. I mean, if you've seen the Loungefly backpacks, they're just like mini backpacks, which holds my stuff that I need, but it just stresses me out because of like the condensation getting on my camera. I mean, I'm sure it's not enough to like really affect it, but just the fear.
And I like to carry it too because if we buy something, like if it's towards the end of our trip and we don't have time for it to go back to our, like ship back to our resort for us, I'll carry it around the park in my backpack. So, or if like we're at one of the parties, like the Halloween party or something, I could put it in there because they don't ship that stuff.
Right. Okay. Do we want to know what's in my bag?
Yes. Let's hear what's in your bag, Kaylee.
Okay.
We're like unlocking the secrets now.
Unlocking the magic. Anyways, so I always carry 2 waters because it's just me and Cheddar Biscuits I'm carrying for the both of us. So I have to have 2 because I drink a lot of water, mostly. Anyways, so always 2 waters, an umbrella because it's Florida and you never know.
You're an umbrella person?
I'm an umbrella person. And it fits in the side pockets very nicely of my backpack. So if it does rain, I don't have to put it in my backpack and like worry about getting it all wet, where I feel like with a rain jacket, like I'd have to fold it up and, I just don't want to deal with all of that. So I feel like an umbrella just very easy. Pop it open, pop it down, you're done. Chapstick. I put like my cash, my ID, credit card in the little pocket. Like I don't carry a wallet. I just keep it in the little pocket. Now somebody can rob me. It's fine. I'm just kidding. And then hand sanitizer, a Tide to Go stick because I'm notoriously messy. A hairbrush, hair ties, one hair tie, one hair clip if I need to like clip my head up or whatever. And then ibuprofen, obviously my cell phone, my car keys, Trader pins. If Cheddar Biscuits, if Cheddar Biscuits isn't carrying our big pin bag, because sometimes he doesn't feel like carrying it, because it is pretty heavy, I'll just put the little Trader pins that we have in my bag. And then last but not least is my camera. I have what do I have? A Canon Rebel. Canon Rebel is what I have. So I'll put that in there too. And everything fits very nicely. I mean, it's all like the miniature versions of things. So I know it's like I named a lot, but it's all very small. And like literally everything fits in the little front pocket on my backpack. The only thing that I carry inside is my camera and the 2 water bottles. That's it.
Jeez. You saying those things actually reminded me of some of the things I carry, but that's like super efficient of you. Like that's a tiny bag. You fit a lot of stuff in there.
I know. Well, I can't go anywhere without those are just the things I can't go anywhere without. Chapstick, Tide to Go, ibuprofen, hairbrush, hair ties. And it's not really a brush, it's like a little comb, so it's very small because my hair's short. But whatever, not the point. I need it.
That's that's like MacGyver almost. Like you've MacGyvered your bag to fit all that stuff in it. That's amazing, actually. I'm surprised. I'm very impressed actually right now. Very impressed. Yes.
And then sometimes when I don't have my camera, then I have even more room for activities on the inside, so then I can put like merch and stuff in.
Oh my gosh. That reminded me of a couple of things I totally forgot. I have the hand sanitizer in my bag, and not Krista's. I carry that in my bag. I also carry Band-Aids of various sizes, small ones, big ones, like larger ones, because you never know when you're going to get a blister on the back of your heel because of the shoes you're wearing.
I have those in my day-to-day purse, but I never bring those to the park because I never really thought about that. But I'm not you're on a vacation, so you kind of need those where I'm just I'm there for the night. So if I have a blister, my life goes on because I don't have to walk around for 6 miles the next day.
I had this horrible story about a blister. Krista had gotten these new Nike shoes like a month before we went, and they were worn in and everything. We took them and she wore them in the first day, blisters like crazy on her foot. she's never worn them since, ever, anywhere, because of, and she wore another pair of Nikes like the next trip, a different pair, and it did it. So like she's like sworn off Nike shoes from now on.
Oh, I don't wear.
I always take Band-Aids.
I do not wear tennis shoes like that anyways. I like literally only wear Toms or sandals.
Yeah. Oh, that's what she started doing since that. And that was like a year, 2 years ago. But that's what she started. Or her Epcot shoes that are like Spaceship Earth.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's why I always have the Band-Aids, because you just never know. I mean, your feet could get wet and then you have to walk around with wet feet all day for something, because water doesn't drain at Magic Kingdom. It just puddles everywhere.
Exactly.
So you're going to step in a huge like 3-foot puddle of water.
Which stinks when you're wearing sandals.
Yeah.
Story of my life,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Horrible. And then I always carry Trader Pins. I keep some loose change in there, just in case. I keep a thing of tissues, like one of the little like travel plastic things of tissues, because tissues. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I do. I don't carry my wallet. I take my license, my annual pass, and our debit card. I put those in my back pocket and button it.
Yeah, I don't carry my wallet there either. I just put it all in the little backpack and move on with my life.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Because that weighs down your bag, honestly.
Yeah, it totally does. Krista carries the world in her bag. Literally the world. It takes us a good 20 minutes to get through security because she has everything in like these little zipper pouches, which is like super organized, but like they open up every single one of them. And then we always get in the line where the security guard is trying to be nice and zipping things up for you and putting stuff back in, but I'm like, dude, just let her do it, because
there's a method to her madness.
Yeah. She's got like, she's got medicines in there, Tylenol, those kinds of things, Dramamine. But then, she's got like a thing of like makeup. She swears by lip sense. That's the stuff that never comes off. And I'll tell you guys, for all of you guys out there listening, the worst thing is, I don't know if your wives or your girlfriends do this, or Kaylee, if you do this, but like Krista always will, like put on more lipstick or something like that if we're going to do a photo that's going to be up on Instagram or something like that. Well, that would take forever. This new makeup she's doing, she never has to do it because it's always on. Like it just doesn't come off throughout the day.
I don't know, because some days I go to
our little bickering is
sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. Our bickering is like decreased exponentially because of this Lip Sense makeup.
Thank you, Lip Sense. Yeah, no, I don't. Sometimes when I'll wear lipstick at the parks, most of the time I just rock a little chapstick because it has SPF in it. And hello, we're in Florida and my lips can't handle it. But no, I mean, that just goes to show though, like, the difference of what people carry. Like literally, and some girls, because I feel like girls are just known to like carry more things because they just care more about their appearance and stuff like that. But some people go with literally like nothing. They're like, oh, I'm just, here, nobody, like nothing, no bag, nothing. And I mean, I have done that before, but I just feel like my little safety net, if I have like my sanitizer, my ibuprofen, because I know I get migraines over like nothing,
Yeah, Space Mountain. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
The last time we rode it, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Me and you both came off like with the worst headaches known to man.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I literally have to go home. Sorry. But yeah, so it's just, it just goes to show that, everybody carries their own thing and they do what works for them.
Please, people, carry hand sanitizer in your bags. Like, there's nowhere more nasty than a theme park. And unless you're going to wash your hands and not touch anything before you eat, take some hand sanitizer at least.
And don't touch anything that like you don't have to touch. Like don't touch the railings or anything on the monorail. Like don't touch the handrails on any sort of like stairs. Just don't touch what's necessary to touch and then still use hand sanitizer.
You would not believe the things I've seen kids lick.
Oh yeah, no.
At Disney World.
Last time I rode Small World, the kid in front of me is licking the handrail.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Disgusting. And then I left that day with like the flu. Like I swear I got the flu in like a span of 5 minutes because of this. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's nasty.
And what about the trash can at Epcot?
Oh, absolutely not. Do not eat on the trash can. I saw somebody like just having a casual conversation like on the trash can, like leaning on it. Ew. Your clothes have like...
I've eaten on top of a trash can. I'm not going to lie. I have at Epcot.
Can't do it.
Didn't you see a woman changing her baby's diaper on top of the trash can once? Was that you that said that?
No, but if I did, I literally would have hurled.
Someone told me that recently, that they saw a lady changing her baby's dirty, poopy diaper on top of a trash can.
Just out in the public, too. I mean, I guess it's a baby, so you don't really care. But still, like, you couldn't have gone, like, there's probably a bathroom, like, 10 feet away.
Yeah, it's not gross that she was doing it on top of the trash can. It's just that someone's going to eat on top of that trash can in like the 10 minutes
because of where it's
at.
Because it was at Epcot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe anywhere else, nobody would have even thought twice about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to carry Lysol wipes now from now on. I'm going to carry Lysol wipes.
Yeah, just be that. Oh, but even if I go to the grocery store or anything, I'm not touching a cart unless they have like the Sandy wipes. And if they don't, I will literally carry it. Everything I have.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. So real quick, let me just kind of go over like when I'm packing, because Kaylee doesn't really pack to go to Disney because she lives there. So suitcase wise, I carry depending on how long the trip is, I will pack enough t-shirts to kind of last for a little bit longer than the time we're going to be there, just in case, because sometimes I do change, like I mentioned, during the day. I'll definitely pack tennis shoes, a couple of different kinds of tennis shoes, because you never know like the weather will be like. Is it going to be super rainy? Because you don't know where like you don't want to wear like white tennis shoes if it's rainy and stuff. Like that's going to get them nasty. Some flip-flops. I always pack some flip-flops. I'm always packing Dramamine. You got to take Dramamine, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting to the point now where if I don't take it and I'm going to go ride Rock and Roller Coaster, like I'm going to be super dizzy. Like not that day, but like as like later that evening, I'm gonna get super dizzy. So Dramamine is super key for me, at least in packing. Extra Band-Aids, sunscreen. I don't carry it in the park because I don't get super like sunburnt, but I'll do it in the morning before we leave just in case. That's always really important.
Sunscreen is something I should start bringing in my park bag, because I get burnt very easily, and so does Cheddar Biscuits. Like, we can't walk around the World Showcase without getting those, like, burns on our neck where our t-shirts are or something. Or, like, you know, one time I was wearing, like, a tank top and I got, like, a burn around my backpack strap. I'm like, seriously? That's cute. It's summer, and I have this square rectangular burn from where my backpack was at Disney. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Disney. I don't take anything to like put my dirty clothes in to bring back. I will use the Disney bags, like the medium-sized Disney bags. They actually are pretty big bags, and I can pretty much fit all my dirty clothes. I'll fold it and put it into the bag, and I can pretty much fit all of my dirty clothes from the week into a Disney bag. So that kind of saves on the thing. I always bring my own pillow as well. I put it in my check luggage. Yeah. I have neck problems from when I played sports in high school, and just being a really like getting hit awkwardly and concussions and things like that. So like my neck hurts really bad sometimes. And so like if I have one of those hotel pillows, which they give you like 50, but none of them are like the right like thickness or too thin or whatever. They're just never perfect, except, you know, you have your pillow, like you love your pillow, right? The pillow you sleep on, that's like your pillow. I don't know.
I always bring a pillow pet whenever I go on vacations, like one of my Disney pillow pets.
What's your go-to Disney pillow pet?
My go-to right now is Stitch, because he's my newest one. But before that, it was Sven. And then before that, it was Minnie. I have a Sorcerer Mickey one, but I exclusively... Oh my gosh, I got him on like super sale at the outlet, and his hat lights up. He's awesome, but I exclusively don't use him or bring him anywhere because I want to keep him in like perfect condition. Like before I got the Sven and before I got the Stitch, the Minnie one, like she was like drugged through the dirt. Poor girl. And then I got the Sven, and Sven's a little hard to sleep with because of his antlers. So when I got the Stitch, he's like perfect. I can like bring him everywhere. I want them to make Chip and Dale so bad so I can get Chip, not Dale.
The only thing about them is like they're hot. Like they feel hot to me because of the fabric, I guess, or
because it's fuzzy.
Yeah, it's just hot. So like I have a Pluto one. I'll use a Pluto one like around the house or whatever, but like I can't sleep on it because it's too hot.
I mean, yeah, I could see that being an issue. It's never really bothered me. Those are just easier for me to bring as opposed to my pillow, because I have one of those pillows with like the bamboo in it, and so those are like really big. So it would be very unlikely for me to have extra room in my suitcase to be able to put it in there. And like the pillow pet,
bamboo like sticks?
I don't know.
Why do you have sticks in your pillow?
It's not sticks. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think it's bamboo. I don't know.
Is it hard? Is it hard, like hard sticks?
No, it feels like memory foam.
Do they like make noise when you like bang them together?
No, you're annoying.
Are there panda bears chewing on your pillow? Do you find panda bears randomly chewing on your pillow?
Whatever. There's somebody out there who knows what I mean and probably has the same pillow and doesn't think I'm like literally insane right now. So it's fine.
No, you seem like super like high maintenance with that. I have a bamboo pillow, memory foam, perfect for me.
Because if I have a neck thing too, if I sleep on my neck wrong, I'm uncomfortable for like a month.
I feel you.
So I found the bamboo, and that's what works. I like fluff it up every night, supports my neck. But the pillow pet, it's really not that supportive, but it's just a better alternative to like be able to have something of my own there without having to like bring my huge pillow.
I gotcha. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. Another thing I bring is, depending on where we're staying, depending on what resort we're staying at, I bring a power strip, like a what is it called? Like a
extension cord.
No, not an extension cord, but like a you know what I'm talking about. It's got like six or seven plugins
plugs
on it.
in it.
Yeah, what is that? A power strip, I guess is what it's called. That's
literally what it's called.
An extension cord is like where you plug in something just to make it longer. Extension of the cord.
I meant a power strip is literally what it's called.
A power strip.
Yeah. Why are you trying to figure out what it's called when you already said what it was called?
Because there's another word for it. There's another word for it.
You're so technical.
Anyways, however, if you're staying at Pop Century, the new rooms have like 1,000 outlets and like 1,000 USB outlets. So I don't really need that there. So that's nice.
Oh, I just wanted to put in, because this episode, you're listening to this on the 9th. So tomorrow is my birthday.
Whoop. Happy birthday.
And I am in California right now, which is so exciting.
California, Disneyland.
And we'll talk all about that when I get home. But yeah, that just hit me that you're listening to this on the 9th and tomorrow is October 10th. And that is my birthday. 10/10.
10/10. That's exciting. That's very exciting. I'm so happy that you're 21. Feeling 21.
Ooh. Don't disclose how old I am.
You're so old now. So old.
No, I'm so happy to be 21. I hated being 20 because it's just so awkward. Like nobody wants to be 20. You either want to be 16, 18, or 21. Because 16 you can drive. 18 you're like, you can get into a club if that's your thing. I don't know.
You can buy cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly. Silly things like that. And then you're 21. It's like, you're all in. You can do it all. Oh, 18 you can vote too. That's kind of a big deal when you're 18.
And then 25 or 26, because then your car insurance goes down. Ding. Spoken like a true 30-something-year-old.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what's in our park bags. Every trip, my park bag kind of changes depending on the day and the trip and that kind of thing. I would love to hear what is something that you have to have in your park bag. That's what I want to know. That's what we want to know from you guys. So let us know, comment, send us a message. Let us know what you have to have in your park bag. And everyone that lets us know, we will read your have to have.
I feel like we always say we're going to read it and then never read it.
No, we do read them. Whenever we have new posts or things like that, we always read them. We just... Sometimes people don't say anything. That's okay.
Sometimes we just talk to ourselves on here.
Yeah. We talk to our moms. Hi, Mom.
Hi. Your mom listens too?
Yeah. My mom and dad listen at night. She's like, we listen to it as we're laying in bed. I'm like, oh, great. So it puts you to sleep. Great. Thanks, Mom.
Perfect.
Thanks. That makes me feel really good about myself. putting people to sleep.
My mom
since
listens while
2018.
she's at work.
Oh, good job. I like that.
Efficient.
I like that. That's a good way to do it. That's going to do it for this episode. What's in your bag? I feel like we should have had like a theme song for it. What's in your bag? Hey, what's in? Anyways.
Absolutely never do that again, please.
Oh, I'm going to do it again. What's in your bag? There could have been like a Screamo version. What's in your bag? What that?
That
Maybe.
would be like so scary. Can you imagine
I'm
like
going to do it.
just turning it on like in the car? You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna listen to the newest episode of What's More Podcast, and then it's like just screamo in your ear.
What's More Podcast? What's More Podcast?
Oh my god.
We'll get the theme song redone, and that'll
be
what
like
it
the
is.
Halloween one. We're like, oh, that should be April Fool's. We should pull an April Fool's joke on everybody.
Well, now it's not going to be a joke. You just told everyone.
They'll forget by April. We'll remember.
We'll forget. We'll forget by April too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's it for the episode. You're probably like, thank God this is over. Anyways, that's it for the episode. We hope you had a great time listening to What's in Our Park Bag. Let us know what's in your park bag. What's your must-have to have. Shoot it to us on Instagram at Walt's World Podcast or email us waltzworldpodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you guys and find out what's in your bag. So with that, I'm John.
And I'm Kaylee. We'll see you next week.